Welcome to the mad world of I Am Tav. In the chronicles of time today, our insight ventures into the Sumerian kings list. The story of gods unfolds, floods and cataclysms that shaped our world. Enki's testament shows a mathematical equation. One Sars is equal to 3,600 years. There are a number of Sars throughout the scriptures. It all began with the arrival of the first Anunnaki astronaut, Allahu, from the distant planet Nibiru, 432,000 BCE. The brave astronaut landed on Earth. Allahu's journey, from losing his crown to escaping Nibiru, then discovering gold on Earth, then sentenced by the gods to isolation on Mars. The Anunnaki set the stage for divine entities to establish space stations on Earth and Mars. Allahu is banished after a fight with God Anu and dies in isolation on Mars. The narrative delves into the reigns of the kingships of the Anunnaki immortals from pre-flood, bygone days. Alulim 253,800 BCE to the 8th and last reign, Ubara Tutu, marked by the Great Deluge, circa 12,600 BCE. Then, working from the deluge, we see the events reshaping our understanding of history through the lens of Tav. 8 kingdoms ruled for a total of 241,200 years, leading to an extrapolated date of 253,800 BCE. Notable rulers included Alulim, Alangar 225,000 BCE, Enmenlu Ana 189,000 BCE, and Enenigal Ana 145,800 BCE. 144,000 BCE. Enki and Marduk's journey to the moon to study of the constellations, the first civilized man, Adapa's one. Of creations marked significant moments in history. The narrative transitions to Dumuzid's reign, 117,000 BCE, his liaison with Inanna, and the rebellion by the younger workers. The Anunnaki decided to creation of a primitive worker race around 109,800 BCE. The creation of Adamu, the Neanderthal, made by a blend of DNA of apes. Anunnaki essence was added, so the primitive worker, because they could reproduce. This genetic change marked a turning point around 109,800 BCE. I want to make this very clear. Adamu is not Adam. In secrecy, Enki begets 2 civilized children, Adapa and Titi, born 90,000 BCE from human women, forever changing the course of history. Adapa and Titi have 30 sons and 30 daughters, bridging the gap between the Anunnaki and Earthlings, ushering in a new era. To understand these scriptures takes a lot of hard work. However, we can confidently say the Adam and Eve story is based on Adapa and Titi, and that is a fact. Key moments unfold, including Adapa's interaction with Nibiru's ewes, and the birth of twins Cain and Abail. Cain kills Abail and is exiled to the Americas. The Bible suggests the wilderness. There may be something in those hieroglyphs in the Grand Canyon. By my reckoning, Cain went to the Americas, his sages building cities. However, in Anunnaki scripture, Cain is born circa 85,000 BCE. The Lara Ensipad dynasty, spanning from 81,000 BCE to 52,200 BCE, witnesses the birth of legendary figures. Kunin, 75,600 BCE, better known as Enos, and Enkime, known as the Mighty Enoch, circa 57,600 BCE. We also see the emergence of Shamgaz and the fallen angels in this same Sar, bringing a shift in power dynamics. New dynamics start to emerge. With Anunnaki, Igigi, humans, and primitive man, we see the beginning of the end, with unnatural flesh-born giants start to roam the earth. The 7th kingdom, Enmenderana, meaning binding heaven and earth, 52,200 BCE to 31,200 BCE, with the notable birth of Zeusudra, 36,000 BCE, perhaps better known as Noah. However, this is debatable. The 8th and final kingdom in the sequence, Ubara Tutu, emerges, spanning from 31,200 BCE to 12,600 BCE, signifying the onset of the ultimate dominion before the impending flood and chaos ensued in this crazy period of time. from circa 27,000 BCE. The gods monitor heavenly observations, which result in the creation of instruments in the White Lands, until 19,800 BCE. Sounds very ominous. This era witnesses the culmination of divine conflicts, epitomized by the War of the Gods, circa 22,600 BCE. The fallen angel myths are the Titans and Olympians of Greek mythology. Enki's testament elucidates that 10,000 years prior to the flood, the War of the Gods erupted, a precursor to other subsequent divine wars and more lightning bolts. Zeus comes to prominence. He battles with gods and serpents to dominate the world order all the way to the flood. The narrative briefly touches upon a story involving Zeus and the slaying of Typhon with a lightning bolt, with Typhon's burial purportedly occurring under Ischia Island, reminiscent of ancient Pompeii. Mount Vesuvius first erupted in 17,000 BCE. The Anunnaki have history bombing volcanoes on Nibiru until events went chronically wrong. Scriptures speak of celestial cycles and heavenly observations, leading up to a catastrophic event around 12,600 BCE. A colossal ice sheet rupture in Antarctica triggers a monumental tidal wave, reshaping Earth's landscape. In the aftermath, survivors like Noah, Ziusudra, Deucalion and Pyrrha emerge, and according to Sumerian scriptures, Kayin 4 brothers and sisters survived on rafts, paving the way for post-flood ancient bloodlines and civilizations. The Anunnaki watched the carnage from above, hovering above, building new structures over old sites, including 2 pyramids, which would hold the Nibiru prism of crystals to illuminate the sky. The Anunnaki then decide to aid humanity after rebuilding space stations, looking for gold and restoring life. The seeds of life and knowledge are bestowed upon Earth, leading to the rise of small settlements like Jericho emerge 9,000 BCE. In 8,100 BCE, a vision foretells the rise of the Ram constellation, prompting efforts to restore Earth's equilibrium. The First Kingdom emerges in 7,936 BCE, marking a new era with Enmebaragesi as a mighty ruler. The inception of the First Kingdom, Ra system and Mies list. Kishtu transpires, marking the start of Earth's recorded years, and Raism. This development coincides with the implantation of celestial light objects. Enmebaragesi, a formidable ruler, ascends to the throne, inaugurating a new era. Marduk-Ras makes claims to godhood in 7,626 BCE, triggering conflict and discord in Egypt. The winged serpent, Asag is called, and poses a grave threat, leading to a battle with Ninurta. Around 7,286 BCE, the winged serpent is invoked in Egypt, maybe Asag emerging as a formidable adversary, or Apep, another giant winged serpent of the past, a monstrous creature possessing the body of a serpent or dragon, representing chaos and destruction. Said to be formed from the collected stones of the mountains, Asag, or Apep either way, poses a grave threat to both gods and humanity. The enigmatic Crystal Mountain in Egypt's desert, there's a peaceful and astonishing monument to the past that stands as a testament to this period. Who knows, but amazing all the same. Marduk's new religion, I am Ra. Marduk-Ra, his new fraudulent claim to godhood Raism, which starts the conflict between Horus and Satu, add to the turmoil, and we are hurtling towards the nuclear holocaust and the 7 weapons of terror. The great pulsating light force, the pyramids, the crystal prism temples are damaged during divine conflicts between the gods and Marduk. The end is nigh. The gods go to war. Enlil gives orders to fire 7 weapons of terror to destroy Marduk-Ra's empires, circa 6,200 BCE. The first weapon, called the Celestial Fire, an ethereal weapon of immense heat and destructive energy, capable of incinerating entire armies and leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The Thunderbolt, a fearsome weapon of divine lightning, capable of striking enemies with overwhelming force and causing cataclysmic explosions. The Black Wind, a weapon of darkness and shadow, capable of spreading fear and despair among the enemy ranks, leading to confusion and disarray. The Earth Shaker, a mighty weapon of seismic power, capable of causing earthquakes and toppling mountains, wreaking havoc upon the land. The Cosmic Spear, a divine weapon of celestial origin, imbued with the power to pierce through any defenses and strike down foes with unerring precision. The Mirror of Souls, a mysterious and ominous weapon that could reflect the darkest aspects of an individual's soul, driving them to madness and self-destruction. The malevolent wind changed poisons regions, causing widespread annihilation. Notably, this event signifies the onset of significant climate shifts, limiting human lifespans and an exodus north. Nuclear fallout transforms lush landscapes into desolate deserts with the huge weapons used. The Great Storm, a weapon of catastrophic weather manipulation, capable of conjuring devastating storms, hurricanes and floods to unleash chaos upon the enemy. Climate shifts and reduced lifespans follow the unleashing of 7 weapons of terror. The narrative comes full circle to the monumental event of Great Deluge, 12,600 BCE. The flood chart shows now there was a huge tidal wave formed from colossal ice sheet rupture in Antarctica. Then, nearly 2 SARs later, the dates between the Great Flood and nuclear annihilation equaled 6,400 years, is nearly 2 SARs as the scripture state. The data shows a huge heat spike in 6,200 BCE. This convergence of data, including flood records 12,600 BCE matching with the all events and dates, huge temperature fluctuations shown, and the maps shown the formed deserts from nuclear war. This all serves as warning to humankind. Hear me, people. This is compelling evidence that transcends the boundaries of myth and aligns with historical realities. The gods thought when Babel was spared by the evil wind, it was an omen. The new religion of Ra emerges after the nuclear fallout, circa 3,100 BCE. Eridu that we see today was built post-flood, circa 5,400 BCE. The real Eridu goes back 432,000 years. There are many revelations coming. The pyramids known as the House, the great pulsating stone built early post-flood, circa 11,700 BCE, using special tools. Humankind didn't build these structures. Stop kidding yourselves. The Anunnaki are telling us they built the pyramids after the Great Flood. By the way, the original Sphinx was a lion, his head facing the Leo star system. By the order of Marduk Ra, the face was changed to Nabu, his son. I am Tav. I hope you are enjoying the world through the lens of Tav. It is called truth. As we unearth these unknown realms of our historical past, join us and enjoy our amazing content to understand bygone days. Oh yes, and soon, biblical revelations are coming, so watch this space. We are traversing through time to the Antichrist revelations. Please like and subscribe. Your subscription brings more light filament power to I Am Tav. There are many more exciting revelations to be revealed as we now enter the crazy post-flood era. Thank you for watching.